a live review. So if there's more profanity and virtual pubbing stuff, that's the reason why, just in case. It's usually the case that we go off topic. But tonight's main topic should be Loch Lomond Brewery and their Bravehop Dark, which is a BIPA. I can only imagine that's a black India Pale Ale. Columbus and Chinook hops, marmalade and pine aroma, roast and spice flavour, bittersweet finish. It's unfiltered, keep chilled, drink fresh. Good evening. I wasn't going to do a live review tonight, but I've just done one review. Good evening. And I've just done one review, off live. I've reviewed this one. Flying Dog Brewery, good evening. And it's their Flying Bitch Belgian IPA. That'll be up in about, as soon as this has ended, that'll start showing up. So, is it snowing where you live? Because it's snowing here. And, you know, I'm not keen on the snow, to be honest, because on the roads, it causes havoc. Yeah, spawny win for Nottingham. Good evening. Good to see you back. And good evening as well. Yeah, I mean, Forest usually don't get the spawny winds. Mansfield, not far away. Yeah, it's about that thick outside. The only problem is with snow, one, it's caused crashes galore around us, and I live on a flipping hill, so getting off where I live onto the main roads is a shit, to be honest. Yeah, they're on about that, but you know, to be honest, a win's a win for Forest. We have had some right crap luck this year. Good evening. Evening. No snow in Scotland. Bless you. And you know, so this is what I'm reviewing today. Let me twist this camera around. There we go. Bravehop Dark. Yeah, so the snow's settled here. And then we've got some idiot neighbours across the road. So they're out on the street. The woman, total, you know, never been to work, got 10 kids. And her kids don't go to work because they've got kids. And the worst thing is she's a nasty little piece of work as well. She's on the street making bloody snows, you know, snowmen, and fucking about throwing snowballs near people's car windows. Oh, is it in Lidl today? I must remember that when I write it up. Good evening. Wow. But yeah, so I've been out, I've gritted the road, I've got all the snow off my car, because the last thing I want is some dickhead with a ring grabbing snow off my car and scratching my car as he's doing it. I hate the stuff. Oh, God. But you know, the worst thing is she's got a horrible personality as well. There's a lot of people that don't go to work who can't get jobs. You know, there's a lot who can't get work at the moment. But this person, certainly, you know, she's fit and able. There's nothing wrong with her. But personality-wise, awful. Yeah, I'd rather bomb a fucking house, to be honest, but that's just me. I've been watching them for the last hour fucking about near the cars, and I thought, oh, God, I need to keep the temper down. Oyster stout, lovely. We used to have an oyster stout in the UK. Well, there's probably more, but Marston's used to be called oyster stout, and then they changed it to Pearl Jet. And I think oyster stout is a better name than Pearl Jet. It's the same beer. So, never had this before. Marmalade and pine aroma. So, evening. Oh, bless you. I do feel for you. I've not run out of beer in a long time. Real oysters in it. Ooh. A roast and spice flavour for this. To be fair, I've been rather liberal all Christmas for these 2 weeks. No, I'll never run out of beer. I did the making of the wine video this morning, then realised I've not put the bin out. So I went to put the bin out, got back in the house, and I looked up and down the street, none of their bins out either. Looked at the thing, it says Monday, and I'm like, oh, fucker. Yeah, it's not a bad beer. I've got quite a few of these Loch Lomonds, and it's little where they seem to come from. Yeah, I find Brewdog a bit hit and miss as well. They have some good beers and they have some not so good beers. But if you ask anybody from Brewdog, all their beers are the best beers in the world. But, you know, they've obviously got a lot of fans. They did last Saturday. Yeah, they did. Our green bins were last Saturday. It does look a nice bite. Nice toastiness to it. I'm not getting the marmalade and pine aroma though. No, I'm not getting any marmalade or pine. The wine kit, so it's going to be 2 weeks of brewing and then another 4 weeks, basically the finings, and then for it to settle in the bottle, you know, settle in the barrel before it goes into the bottle. Yeah, it went okay. Very, very easy kit to brew. Very easy. Yeah. Yeah. You know, apart from the fact that 12, you know, I think it was 10 litres of juice. It's really bloody heavy to lift up. I had to put the fermentation bucket on the floor to be able to pour into it. But yeah, it was a good, easy kit to brew. Put the oat chippings in. You know, all that's going to brew away at some stage in the dining room. Hopefully it's not going to spew up all over my floor. Good evening. Oh, it's good to see everybody. I wasn't going to do a live review. I did one review and I thought, oh, fuck it, I'll do a live review. And so I've got 2 more reviews to stick on later. So I thought, well, have a chat. The wife's cooking bacon and sausage. So it's a recipe she does where do bacon and sausage, cook them on the George, add fried onions, cook them in a gravy, this special gravy she makes, and then do some fries with it, and it's, you know, it's lovely. Yeah, yeah. That's what my wife does. She'll have a lager, but she don't like the normal lager. It's got no taste. So she'll bash a bit of lemonade. I need a big shed party, especially when the weather gets warmer. It will be a top-notch wine kit. For that price, it better be 80 quid. Oof. No, the gravy's going in the wok. As for the the oak chippings go in at the start of the brew. So if you watch the video, you'll see it anyway. But you fill it up to 23 litres or 23 and a half, depending on what you want to fill it up to. Then you add the oak chippings, 2 bags of oak chippings, and then it'll be 30 bottles. Bearing in mind, the kit has already cost £2.70 a bottle already. That's before you get to drink it. And Amarillo, the cheapest you'll get Amarillo in the UK is at Lidl or Aldi. I think it's £13.99. God no, not at 10 o'clock in the morning. I think it was 9 o'clock actually. Yeah, about 9 o'clock in the morning. God no, far too early. Yeah, yeast and sugar in the gravy. Ooh. Bit like prune juice wine then. Yeah, gravy wine. That'd be something, wouldn't it? I'm hoping it does as well. I mean, Amarillo wine is lovely. I had a bottle on New Year's Eve and it hit the spot massively. No, we'll all have the shits the next day. Jesus Christ, no. There's only so much you can do with prune juice. Although, to be honest, I've been struggling a bit recently. Surprisingly, because with real ales, you drink real ales, I don't think you ever struggle going to the toilet, but I have struggled a bit recently. It'll be 14%. So it'll be at the top end of the, you know, the wine scale, as it were. But it will be a very good, it'll be a fine wine, you know, much better than the lower priced kits. Well, you would hope, you know. Yeah, I think it's all the food over Christmas. I mean, yesterday I couldn't even eat my New Year's Day dinner. Such a bellyache on me. And tonight, the smell of the food cooking, I've had to come to the shed out of the way because even the smell was making me a stomach ache. It's funny because, you know, for Christmas, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, yeah, well, the thing with home brewing is you lower your expectations. But then some people are snobs, aren't they? No, definitely not. I will not play. When it's 80 quid, I'm not playing around with nothing. It's how it is how it is. If it was a lower priced kit, you know, a Wilco's kit for 12 quid, like a beer kit, I'd play around with it. But when it's that price, no way am I messing about. Yeah, yeah, I've got 23 bottles of non-alcoholic Tsingtao. You can have that fucker. Yeah, with Christmas, you know, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, you fill up your freezers, you cram as much stuff in, and we were spending money like confetti before Christmas. You know, I do feel sorry for people in parts of the country where they've got no money and they're destitute, they're using food banks. You know, you've got to feel for people. But we were filling our fridge and freezers are absolutely chocker. And we've not ate a fraction of it because there's just too much. I mean, I've got about 8 or 9 different cheesecakes and that I haven't ate yet. And all that rich food. For the most part, in a week, I'll have a tin of soup and a couple of slices of bread at work, 3 or 4 coffees, get home, have a meal. That'd be me done. Yes, it was a good away win. Forest need it, you know, and the manager needs it, Chris Hooton. They're slagging him off for his choice of players. But obviously, I mean, I commented on the Facebook page earlier. I turned around to them and says, all these armchair managers, but he's a manager and getting paid the money for a reason. He can see something in the players that fans can't. As fans, we think, yeah, the shit. Put him on. But the manager can see more than what we can. He's paid the money, we're not. Forest need to get rid of some players and use some of the young players personally. Oh, I don't remember that. No, that was before my time. I think I'm not a Spurs fan. Watching Wolves. Yeah. Taproom Dovestone IPA. Oh, this fella. Yeah, I went to IPA Own Bargains today, and yeah, that was the only beer that I managed to pick up. The I Believe in Miracles, the book, I've actually been to see the play at the Nottingham Playhouse. Oh God, it was fucking boring as hell. I was there for 2.5 hours, and in the end, I said to the wife, I says, "Oh, for fuck's sakes, let's just leave because I'm bored shitless. I just want to go home." But my brother had paid for the tickets, and he thought it was brilliant. I went to watch it. I thought, "Fuck, it's shit." What with this on? Oh no, it's freezing. I'm hoping it all this weather turns to rain, gets rid of the snow, and you know, makes it more normal again. I would be very vocal, you know, for swearing. I'd be lethal. You know, sometimes, you know, with all of us, we're not shy of saying something. And at one stage, I was terribly not shy of giving somebody a true appraisal of the situation. And people used to say to me, "You're as subtle as a sledgehammer." And over the years, I've got better, but yeah, And you can't fault him, can you? He had an arrogance that was amazing. You know, his arrogance was good. I wish I had that arrogance. You know, to decide that, yeah, I'm the best. You can come to me and we'll decide that I was right. And, you know, that is an amazing way to be. And to be honest, Leeds, if they'd have kept with him, would have done what Forest did. You know, he would, at that stage in his life, because he wasn't on the beer then, like he was in his later Forest years, he would have brought the European Cup to Leeds, like he did with Forest. I mean, he turned Forest from a very not a great team, certainly, into, you know, the best football team in the world at that stage. He was in his later days, yeah, he liked the beer. And there was a lot of backhanders at Forest. You know, Teddy Sheringham came to Forest for 2.2 million, played a couple of seasons, was probably the best striker in the country, and left for 2.2 million. And everyone at Forest knew there were backhanders involved in that. He went back, obviously went to Tottenham. And there was definitely backhanders in that deal, you know. But that's, football in them days was like that. I can't remember seeing it. If I did, I can't remember it all. But, you know, he was and is one of the best. Oh, fucking hell, yeah, he didn't, you know, he didn't fuck about when it comes to telling people. He would slap them, and they accepted it. They accepted that they were in the wrong because they knew that he was in the right. And I tell you what, he'd make a great prime minister, wouldn't he? Could you imagine Brian Clough in that day as the prime minister? Yeah, well, we're not taking anything from you fucking French and Germans. We'll do it our fucking way. Fuck off. Mix your wine kits? No, I wouldn't mix any wine kits. No. Juice wine, something different, but I won't mix wine kits. Love Lane Pale Ale. I've not come across that. I know they had it in a kit. In a pack with a glass. Love Lane. I didn't pick it up because I didn't really want my glass. I've got enough glasses as it is. But yeah, I haven't seen that in a glass. So I'm getting the toastiness from this. I'm not getting the marmalade and pine. Peter Taylor and Clough together were the perfect combination. Taylor was amazing, you know, and it's a shame they split up. Clough would have been one of the best England managers going, would easily. Problem is, they knew he wouldn't toe the line. He would be controversial. But, you know, if someone's right and they're controversial, shouldn't that be the thing? If someone's telling the truth and they're controversial, then, you know, you've got to agree with them, haven't you? You know, I mean, Donald Trump's controversial, but some of the stuff he comes out with is bullshit, and you think, oh. Although some of the stuff he comes out with is bang on point. Bill Shankly as well, yeah. I mean, Liverpool had some great managers. Wow, you know. Yeah, I looked at the Love Lane stuff and I didn't fancy the glasses. I hadn't seen it singly, or I would have bought it. Oh, I missed that one. Bugger. World Top Brewery Marmalade Porter is lovely. I've got friends who go to Centre Parks at Sherwood Forest. Wow, lots of comments, and it's never interested me, you know, because it's so close. It's like being at a wood that's near your house. It don't interest me. Yeah, it would have been great, that's for sure. I'm sure I've watched the Damn United. I'm sure I have. I'll go back there. If I was going to get a wine kit and mix with raspberry and strawberry, I'd go and get the cheapest wine kit I could. Or I would use juice wines. I would use an apple juice wine, 2 or 3 litres, and then get some raspberry juice and strawberry juice, if you can get that. Mix them, sugar, yeast, obviously water, and do it that way. I won't get a commercial wine kit and mix it. I'm not sure if it'd come out that well. There are some wine kits out there, though, that are that way. London Pride. Oh, bless you. Juice wine does work with cordial, but cordial you have to boil the cordial. I've still got a load of that pear wine. Yeah, I'll tell you about that in a minute. Yeah, with the cordial, you have to boil it to get rid of this stuff that kills the yeast. Don't ask me what it is. It's sorbates, something like that anyway. And they kill the yeast. So you boil it and that gets rid of them. Then at the end, you know, when you get to the end and it's lukewarm, you add the yeast and it's killed off. That is a great way of doing. I mean, I did the apple and strawberry wine. Apple juice, strawberry cordial, and, you know, a wine out of it. And it was okay, you know, it wasn't fantastic, but it was passable. I mean, I drank it, but that don't mean anything with me. It's just the fact that I'm not so fussy, you know. But saying that, I can respect a very, very good wine. And prune juice isn't so great. Yeah. I want a cherry cordial. That's what I want. Or even a plum. A plum cordial. Nice sweet plum. That'd be nice. As for the pear wine, yeah, it's there. It's aging. Yeah, I know. It's aging well. It's not the greatest. You know, I won't do it again. But it's aging well. As for this, let me just... good evening. Yeah, £79 a kit. Oh, glad the wife bought it. I could never afford it. Okay, funnily enough, now it's about halfway down, I can actually taste pine elements and a bit of marmalade. Whereas at the first start, it says it's in the aroma. I got nothing of that in the aroma. I got a roasty toasty aroma, and it started off a bit roasty toasty as well. Now I'm getting the actual, what it says on the back, and it says a bittersweet finish, roast and spice flavour. Certainly getting the roastiness. I'll tell you what, I've only had 2 beers and I feel tanked. Although that one was an 8.5%. This is a 6 point what? Oh, 6%. And Loch Lomond do some nice beers. I mean, I've got their Southern Summit. No, that's not theirs. I've certainly got 3 or 4 of their beers anyway. And Lidl do seem to have a bit of a thing for Loch Lomond. Oh, my head does as well. Jesus, that's gone to my head. Although it's totally... Oh, you know. Golden Pride's very nice though. Oh, I missed that. Ah, shit. All these people talking. I think that different home bargains have different beers on sale because mine's not getting that. It took me 5 years to get anything off my pear tree, so you might be struggling with the apples, but you never know. Yeah, I think the original Bravehop's slightly better than this. When you look at, oh God, let me get rid of that. All I can see is a thing. When you think about breweries these days, a lot of breweries are doing the gin, the whiskey, the rum, because they've already got the ability to do that. You know, these big, massive stainless steel drums they use, they've already got the ability to do distilling. So for them to do that, you know, it's not hard. Most of the breweries that I follow, they also have now done gin, whiskey, and you know, it's a way of getting into that market, especially gin, because gin is ridiculously popular at the moment anyway. Although rums now and vodkas are catching up, you know, the flavoured versions. Wait till we start seeing flavoured whiskey. That'll be interesting. Yeah. I mean, there's black IPAs. I've had a red IPA, a white IPA. I've got a white IPA somewhere here. Ah, yes. Oh. So yeah, there's a white IPA from Drygate, another Scottish company. I've got a red one somewhere else as well. Oh, you do get that bittersweet finish from it in the end. Although I feel half tanked now. Oh God, no. There won't be no next beers. No. I might do a beer review later. I have got some beer reviews coming up on the channel. I reviewed this earlier. Raging Bitch from the Flying Dog Brewery. That's coming online, and as soon as I finish this review, that'll come online, because this won't come online until tomorrow morning. But yeah, that one will be online soon. But I wasn't going to do any live reviews, and then I thought, sod it. Is that right? And yet, rum, gin, vodka, they've all got flavours, haven't they? Well, I suppose you could do it as a bourbon, a flavoured bourbon, because they're flavours. Yes, I've put it there so I can keep my eye on it. Oh yeah, shit, your eyes are good. Yeah. Oh, I missed that. Oh. Yes, I've got some homebrew to catch up on, actually. I've got to re-review the Barola that I made. I've got to do a catch-up review with the oak-aged beer, an Imperial Russian Stout update, and I may do it with the other ones I've got as well. I've got the rhubarb and I've got the pear wine, just to show you, you know, months later how it is. Because a lot of people, they'll brew it, but they'll leave it for months. No juice wines at all. I've drank all my juice wines. They're gone. That's a summer thing, that is. And I'm trying to be good and not do any more juice wines, but, you know, I don't think it'll happen. I think I'll still be making new juice wines. I'm tempted with the apple and mango juice wines. You know, I want the quirky stuff. I can't do a pink grapefruit because I've had grapefruit and it tasted vile. You know, it was rough. I mean, prune juice is rough. Grapefruit was just slightly below it. Yeah, for pence bowl. Oh, so that was a nice bit of beer. I got the roasty toasty element at start. Tomato. Oh no. I'm not even that bothered about cranberry either. You know, there's some juices. No, not. I'm going to put some online, so you'll see. I've got two reviews to put online, but I'm not a live one at least. Yeah, I definitely got the marmalade and pine. I don't know. Innocent Gun makes some nice stuff. They did was it a bourbon one last year that was really nice? I got it from Own Bargains in a 4-pack, and it was nice. I've definitely got the bittersweet finish element on the back, and I've definitely got the roasty. I didn't really get the spicy flavour, but I've definitely got the roastiness. It's available at Lidl now and again. You know, the Loch Lomond beers do seem to come up in Lidl's beer festivals very regular. There's obviously, same with Stewart Brewing and William Brothers Brewing, you know. It is 6%. Yeah. And definitely feeling it. So I've had an 8.5%, and then a 6%, and I'm feeling it. You know, it's chilled me out, so it's a good thing, because I come down the shed so fuming with the dickhead neighbours wanting to go over and absolutely give them some hell, and I've come down here now. I just feel pissed, so it's done well. You know, them 2 beers have done well. You know, I'd love the England to have all the Scottish beers that come out as well. Oh, fucking about with snow. Fucking chucking snowballs at cars. We've got 3 cars outside. They haven't got a car at the moment because her husband did a runner. Can't fault him either, because she's a twat. And so they're fucking chucking snowballs around the cars. And you don't want it, do you? I certainly don't. You know, it's respect. Yeah, Williams Brothers do some nice stuff. Chock-a-block and Mocha Stout's nice. Stewart Brothers as well. Very nice. So out of 5, oof. For me, I don't know, about a 4.4 out of 5. Really got the ABV. Exactly. They are little shits, they are. Fucking I'm not an horrible person, but you know, one of these days I'd love to lamp the woman, you know, but she's a woman, so you won't do that to a woman, but she's that foul that it won't really matter. Talking head, yes, I'm sure I've got that somewhere. There you go. Oh, my wife would. She's Irish, so she would. I think I'm a bit more easily goaded than she is. She's quite settled at the moment, but I'm there and I'm at the window. I'm thinking, right. Yeah, I've got some nice beers to review in the future. Yeah, I'm going to do a live review tomorrow, and we'll see how the live reviews go, because I didn't want to take people's time up. You know, now everyone's going back to work, but there's sometimes, you know, like tonight, just talking to people, it gets you away from life, normal home life, you know, a bit like a pub in some ways. Gets you talking to people, gets you takes you off the, you know, things that are pissing you off, and so it's a good thing. And I'm hoping the snow goes for Monday. Yeah, thank God I've got the shed and I've got a Cali gas fire. Whoa, hey, cracking investment. You know, you can have a 6x4 shed that you can turn into a beer room. Thank you. Yeah. Did I say out of 5? Out of 5, about a 4.4? Unless I've already said it, but I've already forgot. You know, fucking Alzheimer's. I'm sure I'm getting Alzheimer's, or it's just a drink. One of the two. More than likely the drink, but you never know. Yeah. Somebody from Nottingham wearing a thermal coat. Yeah, I do blame the drink. Yeah. I mean, I've got a couple of beers up the house, but that's for later, you know, when I'm chilling. And I don't know about the rest of you, but obviously I'm back to work on Monday full time. So I've already got it in my head. I'm back in work mode Monday, and it's already putting a downer on the weekend. I've got a bottle of 6X up the house. I've got some Kahlua, although I'm not really fancying Kahlua tonight. And I've got some cider. So it may be that I come down the shed later and see what I've got that I've already reviewed. Like that Hoppy Christmas there, the Brewdog one. I've actually already reviewed that one. So I might actually drink that. 6X is really nice. Oh, I'll have a beer tomorrow night, yeah. Couple. I need to get to sleep. Yeah. The times I've not been able to sleep on a Sunday night because I'm at work on Monday. And the funny thing is, with the job I'm in, I choose where to work. So I don't have to work at one side, I can work at the other. So if there's still snow on the ground tomorrow, I'll go to no, I've not tried that. No. Wadsworth 6X. I've not seen that for a while, actually. We used to have that in Sainsbury's all the time. And then they brought out the 6X Gold as well. Yeah, two good beers actually. That was at the time where all the companies, yeah, we've got snow, yeah, and the fucking wankers playing in it. Pardon my French. I'm looking forward to getting back to normality, definitely, with work, you know. We've got a massive year ahead of us. We've both the sites have won awards over the Christmas season, and it's my intention to win more awards. And then in the background, because I will not never be at the front of it, I'll always be in the background, which is where I like to be. But to win more awards, knowing that it's my work that's doing the awards, is an amazing thing, you know. And then sitting out the way thinking, yes. Whether I do or not, well, that's another thing, you know. You never know in this life, do you? You know, but I'll try bloody hard doing it. Right, better go back up the arse. Thank you all for commenting, and you've chilled me out. I needed a bit of chilling, funnily enough. Yeah, I was ready to go and batter the fucking neighbours earlier, but I'm all right now. I just feel drunk. It's funny, isn't it? You know, and yeah, yes. Right, thanks for watching, and another decent beer, and see you later. See you tomorrow. Or you never know, might see you later on tonight. And 2 reviews coming. Kraken, I reviewed that earlier, although it was a very short and sweet review. It was in the middle of the day, it was bloody freezing. And then I also reviewed Raging Bitch, and that's coming later tonight as well. This will show up online tomorrow, you know, on YouTube. Thanks for watching. See you soon. And as always, thank you all for commenting and being there, you know. It's nice to get things off your chest, isn't it? And just have a chat. Bit of normality in life. It's what we all need, isn't it? All on when the pubs are open again. Apart from you people in Isle of Man, where your pubs are actually open. And the rest of us in the country with our tongues hanging down say, I just want a beer in a pub. Cheers. Oh, nearly got it.